Hey family, how's everybody doing today? I hope all is well on your end. Today we're going to talk about gratitude and thank you. Gratitude, one of my favorite words, along with boundaries and thank you. There's nothing like someone who walks in gratitude. I've observed that people walk in gratitude always seem to receive. They're always at peace. They're grateful for the smallest little thing. It doesn't matter what it is. And those people always seem to receive more frequently than someone who's ungrateful, especially an ungrateful child or someone who's in need and they feel that if you give them something, they're entitled to it, even if they didn't work for it. They don't know how you make your money or how hard you have to work to even give them something. Even if it's something you had for a while and you decided to give it to someone, even if you don't think the person is in need, but just giving, you expect someone to be grateful and to say thank you. There's this young lady who always walks in gratitude. I make fun of her sometimes because she always tell me about the different jobs that she's, had throughout her years. And I'm like, girl, what job? What haven't you done? What don't you know how to do? And she walks in gratitude. And I notice she's always blessed. Young lady, less than 30. And she got a new job, and she's like, I am so grateful for this job. I'm so grateful, and every time she gets something, that's her favorite word. And I say, girl, you're always in gratitude. You always say thank you, and you always give God thanks for all that you have. And it's refreshing, especially to see a young lady walk in that kind of energy frequency. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And whatever she gets, she's always thankful, very thankful. And I thought about that this morning when I was getting dressed and I'm saying to myself, oh my God, I don't have this top. I don't have this to go with this bottom. I don't have this. I don't have this. I kept saying this. And this voice said to me, what do you have? Stop saying what you don't have, but what do you have? And I stopped myself for a moment and I just was like, wow, I do have a lot. And I'm grateful for all that I have. And in less than a minute, I walked back into my closet and looked around and found a top. Because there were like a couple of tops I was looking for. And I said, oh my goodness, I gave that away. I remember giving that to a church, a charity. And like, wow, I don't have that top. I don't have that top or whichever top. And I kept looking around. I walked away and I kept saying, I don't have. And this voice said to me, stop saying you don't have. What do you have? Think about what you have. And I walked back in that closet and I found this top that I'm wearing. I'm like, wow, this is nice. I didn't expect to wear it with the bottom that I'm wearing. I just thought it was colorful. But I'm like, wow, I'll put this top on. Looks good. And walk in gratitude and just give God thanks. Like, wow, you have. Sometimes we have to stop saying what we don't have, but give God thanks for what we do have. And that young lady crossed my mind this morning when I was fussing about what to wear and I don't have this and I don't have that. No, stop. Think about what you do have and give God thanks for what you already have, what He will bless you with, what He has blessed you with, and what He will bless us with. So that was my little take today on gratitude and thank you, giving the Most High thanks, taking a page out of that young lady's book and saying thank you. Whenever she gets something, she always say thank you and I thank God for this. And I thank and I thank and I thank. And I just took a page out of her book, this morning as I was getting myself ready to venture out and just say, God, thank you. Thanks for what I have. Let me walk in gratitude today. Yes? Yes.